Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brown goes in motion left. First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
At the 47-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9. They go play action here. Purdy trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready, let's go.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Ken Walker, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The play after from the raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Purdy off the play fake. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go with them early and often.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Purdy. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Kittle's got his first catch, and it's also a first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. Ayuk going to go in motion right. And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Here's a diving catch right side. 11 yards for number 11.
The partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Purdy looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That's how you pick up a first down. You know where the sticks are. You know where the first down marker is, and you find a way to get there. That's called having vision.
He had a lot of vision last week, didn't he? NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was dominant. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle with career touchdown number 70. And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And complete to Smith-Njigba. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Good for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Trying the left side with Walker. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
2 yards on the
Roger McCreary there to bring him down defensively.
at the 39-yard
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Ready. Ready.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 81 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Down the right sideline, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're riding a two-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Get set.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Back to throw, Purdy. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. He'll wind up losing 10 there, a full 10 yards, so that one hurts. And it brings up third and goal. Purdy will set up to throw it here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Somebody got a boy. Somebody got a boy.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13.
Brings up third and 13.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Cowboys, 7 Pirates.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And some room to run now. He's on his way. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. In motion left comes Brown. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Hollywood Brown. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 17-14. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Here's Walker to start the drive. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 131 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back to Walker on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
2nd and 11. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you, as a defender, you've got to make life as difficult as possible when you're trying to cover a big tight end because you know his catch radius is huge. He's unable to pull that one in, though.
Ready, go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And Jennings will go in motion right. Now Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
And throwing here, Purdy.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Watch out!
Purdy now to throw.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He was trying to get it to George Kittle. It's tight end. And it's 2nd down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
32-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that. But let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
This now a 3rd and 4.
Ready. Liking 18. Ready.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They go play action here on 1st down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
So it looked like a good opening drive to start this 3rd quarter, but ultimately it's going to be an unfruitful one as they give it away on the fumble.
Yeah, the way they were moving it, you figured they were in good position to take the lead, but they sure picked a bad time to be lackadaisical with the football. They wound up giving it away.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And his throw is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down. Looking to throw. Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may
and work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
On second and goal, Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
San Francisco.
A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Niners are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for two here.
The 49ers will line up.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Seahawks 14.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28.
Let's go now. Cougars.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up third and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. 19 Lions.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They go play action here. Purdy. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk with career touchdown number 70. And the 49ers are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready. Ready.
Back to throw. Now he's going to stick. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
They'll set up to throw. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and second down. I think this is what this game's become now. You just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Get it. Bronco Panthers, Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Purdy. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. John Franklin Myers coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Now 3rd down and very long. Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
And the 49er first down.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is going to be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. His throw incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to...
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
151 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
2nd down and 4.
Let's go now. Got Cougar 19.
They'll set up a throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. Let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
They'll toss this out right to Walker.
And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength,